Hey guys, I did a little bit different intro with the Wake Island is loading thing because basically this is a nothing but action minutage. We're gonna just jump right into the action here. And first off, we have a fail, and then we have a please get back in the car so you can die. I love that. Anyway guys, the reason I'm putting this together real quick is because I had a couple of videos lined up to make for you guys, and I had cut the video that I was gonna use. It was like a 22-minute video, and I did commentaries for it. I did probably 4 or 5 different commentaries for it. It just wasn't working. Okay, the video was kind of boring in the beginning. And give me a rating. Give me a rating. Oh my lord, that's pretty good. That's like a 9.5. That's a 9.5 right there. So anyway, this is a minutage and it's heavily edited. It is 2 matches that I did today. Today being, March 26th. Like I said before, here comes another one. You gotta rate this one. It's kind of a side one. You gotta rate this one. Rate this one for me. Yes, that's pretty good. That's like an 8 because I got a little hit marker on myself because of it. But anyway, let me get back to yeah. So let's get back to the action here. As I said, I had video all set up for you guys. I had done the commentary, even though I had done it 3 or 4 times, 5 times, but I had finally settled on one. And this just was not good enough. I'm sorry, but it just wasn't good enough for you guys. I definitely didn't like it. I know you guys wouldn't like it either. The gameplay at the end of the match was actually pretty good, but yeah, it was just too much to slog through at the beginning. So I got online. I don't know if I mentioned that. I got online today. Today is March 26th. Jeez, I don't even know if I said that already. I might have. I got online and I played about 6 matches. And another rating. Hold it! That's got to be a 10, guys. I mean, that was clearly above the tank, over the tank. I mean, what more do you want? You know, no damage taken by me. I mean, just perfect. That's a 10. There's actually another 10, I think, coming up later on. So I got back on my PS3 and I decided I'll make you guys a video. And I was in about 6 matches, like I said today. And I was able to record 3 of them that were pretty decent. There was this one, the next one that's immediately after this one, and another one which was okay, but I'm not including it in this. Now, guys, I don't normally call people out, and this really isn't a call out at all. But you guys see the gentleman that is. Oh, hold on. We'll talk about the gentleman in a second. Let's talk about this tank battle right here. I had to retreat hardcore, and let me just tell you, I got a little lucky because he missed right there. Quick repair. Next thing you do, surprise him with a recoil rocket. And thank you. Yeah, repair the tank again. And continue on your way, people. I said continue on your way. Little cleanup duty here. Yeah. Okay. Back to the gentleman that is in my tank right now, and that is also in my squad. Anybody in the Battlefield 1943 recognizes that name that's next to mine. However, I want you to take a quick peek at the spelling of the name that's there. Do you see the extra I at the end? Right. That's not the real Duke of Titty. The reason I know this is because the real Duke of Titty is a member of Evil. I happen to be a member of Evil. And this gentleman right here is not part of my friends list. Here's the 10. Here's the 10. Look at that launch. Man, that was a launch. That could be like an 11 on a scale of 1 to 10. That was that good. Wow. So anyway, this is what happens. This Duke of Titty guy, who we all probably know who this is. I'm not going to say any names. But this is what he does. This is what he does. He finds me in a match and he'll join my squad and he'll basically just kind of sit up there and not do much. He won't do much. Although I think in the next game he does quite a bit because he got tired of doing nothing. But that's okay. I mean, if people want to play that way, it's fine. It's good. It's, you know, I don't care. He sits up there and does pretty much nothing anyway. But you know, he is a pretty good player, and in the next match you're actually going to see that that's pretty much the case. He's a decent player. Oh, me and him actually, we have a nice we have a nice little relationship when it comes to private messages, and he knows what I'm talking about. He does know what I'm talking about. But no more about that. That was the first match. I'm letting you know. There we go. It was a little unbalanced. We had a couple more generals than they did. But, you know. Anyway, this is the next match. This is the next match right here. And I'm going to speed it up a little bit because in the beginning it's a little dull. I'm basically trying to figure out where I want to go. But I want you to take a look at this shot right here. I don't know if this is a prayer or not. I thought it was kind of a prayer, but I don't know. Look at this. I mean, come on! Who pulls that out of their ass? I mean, really? Apparently I do. Anyway, the only reason I showed that first part, because I died shortly right here. I died like right here. The only reason I included that was because I thought that was a pretty prayerful shot, and you know, everybody needs to pray once in a while. And if you're gonna pray for a shot, that's the one to pray for. And there you go. I took one in the face. And well, what's coming up next is gonna be pretty much some spawn killing. And there's really no other way to describe what it is other than to say that's exactly what it is. It's just me prowling around the end over here in the back side, giving little surprises to people. It gets a little more exciting later on when I get up in a tank and there's a pretty sweet plane kill up in here. You'll see it when it comes. But anyway, what I want to talk about is the God of War Ascension game that I finished. I don't know, last week if you guys remember, and hopefully I finished before the end of the match. I got about 4 minutes. But I was playing God of War, and I mentioned last week that I had almost finished it. And some of you may know about the Trial of Archimedes patch, nerf, whatever you want to call it. Anyway, I just want to let you know that I beat the game before the patch was installed. So my review of Trial of Archimedes patch nerf, I don't really think it was needed. I mean, it was difficult, let me put it that way. I mean, it was difficult. I think I told you guys in the last video that when I was playing God of War, I had not been killed while I was fighting the enemies, while I was fighting the different baddies. I hadn't been killed yet. I had died, of course, because of time constraints and falling, but I had not been killed yet. But when I got to Trial of Archimedes, yeah, I died. And I think I reset. Almost got both of them. But when I got to Trial of Archimedes, I will say that the difficulty definitely spiked right at that moment. Not that it was difficult, can't do it all, but compared to the rest of the game, I can understand why people were upset. That, you know, let's just face it, for the most part, the game was easy mode, even on normal. Then all of a sudden you get to Trial of Archimedes, and the difficulty just ramps up like from 0 to 100 right away. So I can understand why people would be upset with that. But the reason that it's like that is because the rest of the game is so freaking easy. Anyway, Trial of Archimedes took me about 5 or 6 tries. Definitely finished it pre-trial or pre-patch. It wasn't that big of a deal. You just have to learn how to use everything at your disposal. how to block and parry and all that good stuff. But small spoiler for those of you guys, if you don't want to hear the rest, 10 seconds, I'm going to tell you that. Okay, you can stop listening to me right now for about 10 seconds. Trial of Archimedes is like the last major battle. Okay. In case you guys didn't want to hear that, there you go. After that, it's pretty much all, oh my god, he didn't do it! Oh, you just can't come in on me like that! You can't come in on me like that! Salva Hugo bailed because he didn't think I was going to get that plane. And I tell you the truth, I didn't think I was going to get it either, but there you go. Little prayers up in his mouth. But my review of God of War is probably like a 7. Easily a good game, but more of the same. Nothing really new, nothing really different. I was a little disappointed with the difficulty, that it was so easy. I'm not looking for a, you know, Dark Souls type of game where you just beat your head up against the wall for 2 or 3 hours to get past somewhere. I wasn't looking for that. But I was definitely looking at something that was a little bit more difficult on normal level. I mean, that being said, we're coming up on the end, guys. I say that if you're a God of War fan, it's a definite pickup. If you want to play the multiplayer, go ahead. If you want to just, you know, rent it and find it and forget it, I say go for it. Anyway, guys, God of War Ascension, thumbs up from me. These 2 matches are a thumb up from me. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Thank you all for watching. Kawil sending you out back on the field. See you guys.